Howdy folks, Dr. Will Wong here. Let's talk about increasing fertility in men. Let me read you the email that I got, and then I'll read you my answer. Hi, Dr. Wong. I remember listening to a few of your podcasts that talked about male sperm count. I have a friend who has a low sperm count, and he's trying to get his 41-year-old wife pregnant. Would you please let me know what supplements he should be taking? I was also trying to find the podcast of yours that covered this in detail, and my answer is howdy. Let's start with this. And I sent him to an article, a research article titled, Men Who Regularly Lift Heavy Objects at Work Have Higher Sperm Counts, Studies Suggest. Men who regularly lift heavy objects at work have higher sperm count, studies suggest. And that comes from the News, Medical, and Life Sciences. And I continue. The herbs and nutritional substances that are known to increase seminal fluid or increase sperm count or increase the motility and strength and size of sperm are Fertility 1 to 3 grams of the raw herb daily. Maca, if you have the raw herb, 3 to 6 tablespoons of either the red, the black, or the gelatinized, it does not matter, daily. Of the 20 to 1 extract, as in our anti-essence, 3 capsules 2 times a day. In other words, 1 capsule of anti-essence is equal to 1 tablespoon of raw maca. Next, the herb Pygeon africanum, 1 to 3 grams of the raw herb daily, or 300 to 500 milligrams of the extract daily. Arginine, at doses of 1 teaspoon of the raw powder daily. If you have arginine ethyl ester, you can take half the dose of that you do of the cheap arginine, so a half a teaspoon daily. If you have our DMG TMG plus supplement, take 1 capsule twice a day. If you have regular dimethylglycine or trimethylglycine, 300 milligrams of either twice a day. Now, zinc. Zinc is essential for making testosterone, and it's the reason why semen is white. Zinc acts as an antibacterial, antiviral for the seminal fluid and adjusts pH to alkaline. 50 to 100 milligrams of zinc daily, or 1 capsule of ours, for 100 milligrams of elemental zinc. When dealing with chelated minerals, you must know this before you buy, and I sent him to our YouTube to find the short video titled Chelated Minerals, Dirty Little Secrets. I did the podcast on this subject long ago on the drwong.radio site, and that site was maliciously taken down in 2016, and the podcasts are not available now. But we are slowly rebuilding the 3 sites that were taken down, the enzymescience.com that had almost 200 peer-reviewed journal-published studies on the therapeutic use of systemic enzymes, the Dr. Wong radio site that had all my radio shows from, let's say 2007 to 2016 before the site was maliciously taken down, and the drwong.us site, which is going to be renamed Dr. Wongisms, with 60 or more of my articles. So we're rebuilding all that, and that will be available hopefully before the end of the year. Be well and God bless, Dr. Wong. Now to clarify, the maca, the Fertility, the Pygeum, all help to increase the making of seminal fluid, the stuff that the sperm swims in. If your seminal fluid is scanty, or if it's too thick, then the sperm really have trouble swimming. Seminal fluid should be not as viscous as you see on the porny flicks, where it kind of sticks to everything. There should be some adhesion, but there should be a bit more fluidity than that. And the arginine, the dimethylglycine, the trimethylglycine, in other words, the amino acids, go into building the size of sperm, the strength of sperm, and the motility, or the ability of sperm to swim around. The zinc gives you the ability to make semen, period. Because without zinc, you can't do it. Your body will have to steal zinc from your tissues, and somewhere along the line that's going to deplete your tissues and cause your prostate to swell, because the most zinc-rich organ in the body is the prostate. You lose 15 to 30 milligrams of zinc with each ejaculation. That's what the RDA says is your maximum daily requirement, 15 to 30 milligrams. That won't even keep a 1-ounce lab mouse in enough zinc. Zinc is the primary mineral building block for epithelial tissue, for your eyes, all of your skin. How many pounds of skin have you got? All of your internal organs. How many pounds of those have you got? For all of your muscles. How many pounds of those have you got? And zinc is the essential cofactor, along with magnesium, to make all the hormones, all of them. Zinc is also an antiviral agent. The whole reason why the RDA was set down so low was to give people diseases of the epithelial tissues and to keep people hormone deficient. And if you can't fight viruses, you're going to have to go to the doctor. So that increases office visits. It increases hospital stays. It increases all sorts of stuff. The RDA is meant to keep you nutritionally deficient in everything it lists. So don't use the RDA as your guidepost for how much stuff you should be taking in. Because honestly, it's not even a healthy guidepost for a 1-ounce lab mouse. But I'll get off that rant now. So you can see with this program, you can build a good amount of seminal fluid and a good amount of big, strong sperm. But mind you, don't expect the whole thing to work from 1 week to another, because it takes 3 months to make a sperm cell. So start taking it, keep practicing, and give yourself the patience and the time to increase your fertility. These days, there are so many things, from our diet to other things that we're not going to touch on here, because YouTube keeps on deleting everything I talk about. But you folks know what I'm referring to, that deplete and drop sperm count. You know, in 1960, a man wasn't considered fertile unless he had 100,000 sperm per milliliter of ejaculate, per eyedropper full of ejaculate. Then, in the 2000s, it got to be 20,000 sperm per milliliter of ejaculate, which is piss poor. And now, with all the stuff going on, scientists have noted within the last 2 years that male sperm count has dropped yet again. We're on the verge of extinction, boys and girls. So unless you're one of those echo nuts who think that human beings are a virus on the planet and want to see us gone, we'd best do everything we can to increase both male and female fertility, or else there ain't going to be any humans left within a few generations. And on that note, I wish you all God's blessings. Be well. I'll chat with you again next time. Bye-bye.